Hi guys, my name is Dong and today I'm gonna tell you 4 mini stories that I have learned. The first one is a kiss. The second one is fat man. The third one is sick in India. And the last one is green tea. Let's get started. A kiss. Carlos buys a new car. It's a very expensive car. It's a huge, blue, fast car. While driving down the street, Carlos sees a girl on a bicycle. She has long blonde hair and is beautiful. He yells to her, "What's up?" She ignores him. He yells, "How's it going?" She keeps going and ignores him. He yells, "Hey, why won't you talk to me? I want to go to dinner with you. I'll take you to an expensive restaurant." The girl turns, gets off the bike, and looks at him. She says, "I don't want to go to dinner, but if you give me your car, I'll give you a surprise." Carlos says, "Okay." He jumps out the car. He gives her the keys and says, "Here are the keys." The beautiful blonde takes the keys and then kisses Carlos on the cheek. Then she jumps into the car and drives away. Carlos stands on the sidewalk. Now he has no car and no girl. He says, "That's it. Just a kiss on the cheek." He gets on her bike and rides home. The second one is fat man. Fat man. There is a fat man. The man is very fat. He weighs 500 pounds to 127 kilos. When he walks, he always gets tired. The very fat man wants to lose weight. In fact, his daughter tells him, "You must lose weight or you will die." The fat man is scared. He doesn't want to die. So he starts a diet. For 1 month, he eats only grass. Of course, the grass tastes terrible. But the man really wants to lose weight. Unfortunately, after 1 month, he is still very fat. He doesn't lose any weight, not 1 pound. The fat man is frustrated. He decides to exercise. Every day, he walks 12 miles, 20 kilometers. Every day, he is very tired. In fact, he is exhausted. But after 1 month, the man is still very fat. Oh no! He is extremely frustrated. He decides to give up. He goes to the restaurant. He wants to eat everything because he is so frustrated. At the restaurant, he meets a beautiful woman. She likes him. He likes her. They begin today. Every day, the woman cooks healthy food for the fat man. His new girlfriend makes a difference in his life. The man loses weight. After 6 months, he weighs only 170 pounds, 77 kilos. He's thin and he has a wonderful girlfriend. The man is thrilled. The man and his girlfriend are both thrilled. The next is sick in India. I am India, traveling by myself. It's a great place and I love it. I arrive in a town called Jaipur. Though I like the country, I have a big problem. I ate some bad food. Now my stomach is bad. Every day my stomach gets worse. In the beginning, I only had nausea. I lost my appetite. But now I've got diarrhea and vomiting too. I feel terrible. However, I want to see Jaipur. So I leave my hotel and walk into the city. The city is filled with old stone buildings. Some of the buildings are painted blue. I make my way to a huge hall in the middle of the city. On top of the hall is a big fort. I hail a cab to take me to the top of the hall. When I arrive, I walk around the fort. The views from the top are amazing. I can see the whole city. I'm walking when suddenly I get a sharp pain in my stomach. Oh, I cry. I sit down. My skin is pale. I feel weak. The British tourist comes over and asks me, "Are you okay?" "No," I say. "I think I need to see a doctor." The British woman says, "I'll help you. I'll take you to a doctor." We walk out the fort and find a taxi. We tell the taxi driver, "Take us to the nearest hospital." The taxi driver looks at me and says, "You don't look so good. You look really white, sort of like a ghost. You definitely need a doctor." He drives fast down the hall, through the streets, to a small hospital. We go into the hospital. The British girl says, "He needs a doctor. He is very sick." The nurse gives me some paper and says, "Fill out all this form. Be sure to fill in all the information correctly." There are 78 pages to fill out. Each page has 67 blanks to fill in. Oh my God, I'm too sick to do this. The nurse says, "You must fill out all this form first." I'm too sick to do it. So instead, I fall on the floor and act as if I'm having a seizure. I kick my legs, wave my arms, and yell really loud. Oh my God, the nurse says. She runs and gets the doctor. They take me in a room and the doctor examines me. The doctor says, "You will be okay, but you can't eat any more Indian curries. You only eat bananas and white rice." He gives me a big banana. I eat it, and my stomach feels much better. And the last one is green tea. There is a frog. She lives in Austin, Texas. The frog really loves tea. Every day, she drinks 85 cups of tea. Her favorite tea is green tea. One day, she meets a Japanese man. The man tells the frog, "If you love green tea, you should go to Japan. Japan has the best green tea in the world." The frog is very excited. Unfortunately, she doesn't have any money. She needs money to buy a plane ticket to Japan. She wants to buy a Japan Rail pass as well. So she goes to her mom. She asks her mother, Can you please give me $4,000? I want to go to Japan to drink green tea. Her mother says, Are you crazy? I don't have $4,000. The frog doesn't give up. She goes to her dad and says, Dad, can you please give me $4,000? I really want to go to Japan to drink green tea. Her father says, I want to help you for sure, but I just don't have the money. Why don't you go to the bank and get money? The frog runs to the bank. She goes inside and looks around. She sees a giant safe in the back. She goes to the safe. No one sees her. She gets into the safe and takes $7,462. Because she is a small frog, no one sees her. Then she leaves the bank. The frog buys a first-class plane ticket to Japan, and Japan rails past. When she arrives Kyoto, Japan, she immediately goes to the tea shop. She buys 126 cups of green tea and drinks them all. The frog is very happy and said, That's the best tea I have ever had. Okay, that's it. And now I'm gonna summarize 4 stories that I have learned. The first story is called A Kiss. This story tells about a man. He has just bought a new car. It's a really expensive car. And while driving down the street, the man sees a beautiful girl. He wants to go to an expensive restaurant with her. But the girl says, if he gives her his car, she will give him a surprise. The man agrees and gives her the keys, but after receiving a kiss, the woman only kisses Carlos on the cheek. Then she jumps into the car and drives away. So finally, Carlos doesn't have car, and he also doesn't have the girl. He stands on the sidewalk. Now he has nothing. He gets on her bike and rides home. The second one is talking about a very fat man. He is very fat. He weighs 500 pounds, 227 kilos. When he walks, he always gets tired. His daughter also tells him he must lose weight or he will die. The man is very scared, so he starts a diet. For 1 month, he eats only grass, but after 1 month, he is still very fat. So he decides to exercise. Unfortunately, after 1 month, the man is still very fat. He is very frustrated, so he gives up. He goes to the restaurant. At the restaurant, he meets a beautiful woman. They date every day. His girlfriend cooks healthy food for him. She makes a difference in his life. After 6 months, the man lose weight. He weighs only 170 pounds, 77 kilos. And now he's thin and he's very happy. The next story tells about a trip to India. The man traveled in India. The views and the scenery in India are very beautiful. But he has a big problem with the Indian food. Every day his stomach gets worse. In the beginning, he only had nausea, and he lost his appetite. But after a long time, he began getting diarrhea and vomiting too. He feels terrible. One day, when he's walking around food in the top of the hill, he gets a sharp pain in his stomach. He cries and he feels weak. Fortunately, one British tourist helped him. They walk out the fort and go to the hospital. But when they go into the hospital, the nurse gives him some papers and says he must fill out all these forms first. But there are 68 pages to fill out. Too much. He's too sick to do this. So instead, he falls on the floor and acts as if he is having a seizure. The nurse is scared and she runs and gets the doctor. The doctor examines him and he gives him a big banana. He eats it and his stomach is much better. The last one is talking about a frog who really loves tea. Every day she drinks 85 cups of tea. Her favorite tea is green tea. One day, she meets a Japanese man, and the Japanese man tells her if she likes green tea, she should go to Japan. But she doesn't have any money, so she goes to her mom and her dad and asks for money. And her father suggests her going to the bank and getting some money. So she runs into the bank because she is a small frog. No one sees her. She gets into the safe and takes a lot of money. So she buys a plane ticket to Japan. When arriving in Japan, she immediately goes to a tea shop and she buys 126 cups of green tea and drink them all. She's very happy and she recognized that that's the best tea she have ever had. Okay, that's it. Have a nice day.